Welcome back. This is our second episode. We're gonna go on with the SUPSI workshop week. So let's start with presentation again. So we're gonna start from the teacher side.
We're Studio ROZITA, a graphic design studio based in Lausanne, and I'm Rebecca Metzger.
And Pauline Piguet.
Okay, thank you very much. And now the student.
Anastasia Wiesendanger.
So, Rebecca and Pauline, do you want to tell us a bit about your academic and professional path, or it's going to be a secret?
No, it's not a secret at all. Well, we both met at the head university at the Haute École d'Art et Design in Geneva. I was back in the times a student, and Pauline, she was an assistant at the school. And she was following a little bit my bachelor's project. We decided to talk more and more about different topics, and then we kind of became friends, and we started, we were participating, in a pitch exactly for a redesign of an artist residency, and this pitch we won, and that was the starting point of our collaboration.
So it's a collaboration with success. It starts with a bang.
It started with a success and still is. No.
Yeah. So do you want to tell us about the workshop you're bringing here in SUPSI today?
We decided to work on the topic about unlearning things, because we think
unlearning. So
unlearning,
not
exactly.
Like the opposite of learning.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's really a lot about learning, questioning, unlearning, repeating, and so on. And we really want to question, for example, the standard manuals that we were taught during our school systems as well. And that's something that we really would like to discover and explore during the week with the students.
So it's a really new way, or a really unorthodox way of approaching work.
Yeah, I guess so.
So Anna, why did you choose this workshop? Why not the others?
I was curious about the theme because it sounds like they want us to break the rule that we learned for all these years, which was kind of interesting and also adventurous, yes.
So it's kind of like a rebellion to what they taught you for the last...
Yes, because the prof were very, very strict about these rules, Swiss rules, so I was kind of really excited about it.
Is this something that you wanted to bring to the student? Or what is the thing you want to bring to the student with this workshop?
Yeah, I think definitely it's something that interests us, also question us as designer, as former students, as women in a male-dominated domain, and also to question how to teach design now, how we can, which story of design we want to teach.
That's quite interesting. And you said woman in design. Is it something that you feel it's not really talked about, or how do you position yourself in this subject, in this matter?
I would say through our work and through our projects, we always try to give these women also the place, the display that they deserve. We, for example, in our practice, we always try to use typefaces drawn by women. When we talk about women, it's all people who identify themselves as women. And we just want to create some more visibility for maybe a group that is somehow underrepresented, and it's something that is really important for us.
So it's quite hard to come up with names, and it's a shame a woman name that are there's the few examples that we don't want to talk here, but yeah. So Anna, coming back to you, are you having any trouble with this new work method, or are you still letting yourself be surprised to what they have to bring?
And for now, we are at the start, and sincerely, my group in this seminar we were kind of lost because we didn't know what exactly to do. But as we did go through with the work, we started to have an idea in what thing we could do. But it's is still very abstract, and we still have to decide which thing is best to continue, which we have kind of to abandon.
Perfect. So last question, what are your expectations for this week?
To have fun.
Okay.
No, to exchange with students. I think it's also something important in our everyday practice. It's to think about it in a horizontal way, to give to students and to receive from.
And also really to try to encourage the students to explore, to experiment. It's really it shouldn't, let's say,
Should be fun and not work.
exactly. And the process is also super important for the final outcome. It's less about a perfect publication in the end. It's really about the process.
Okay. So as we say in Italian, it's not the destination, it's the travel.
Yeah,
Exactly.
To challenge the comfort zone.
Okay. Anna, same question. What are your expectations for this week?
I hope to manage to do something that
Proud?
Yes, it's something that makes me proud, because I always follow kind of the rule because it was safe for me, actually. But right now that we do something more
Out of your comfort zone.
yes, I think it's a good experience. I wanted to make something new that I didn't do before.
Okay. So we'll see if Anna managed to get out of her comfort zone and do something that's fun, and if our teachers have managed to entice her to do something that's out of her bounds. Welcome back to part 2 of this episode. We're here back with Pauline, Rebecca, and Anna. And let's start off with the secret question. So, in one word, how's it going?
Great.
Yeah, surprising.
Okay, good. Anna?
Well,
Okay. So, let's talk about in the first part, or on Monday, we talked about questioning and experimenting, the way we have been taught to work. So have you been seeing the student doing this?
I think, some students, they maybe had a little struggle at the beginning, first of all, to understand what it is about, and also to, try new things, and try to unlearn what you actually learn. And the process through repeating and forgetting and trying to reappropriating yourself something new is something that we saw, at least in the past.
Okay, Anna, have you seen this new, or have you been able to experiment with this new approach?
yes, it was. Maybe at the start we had some difficulties, but right now we're doing fine. The work is moving.
And do you feel that your curiosity and your rebellion are coming out in this project, or do you still feel boxed in the ideas that you've been taught so far?
No, it surely is a challenge, kind of. Maybe not as much as I hoped. We are doing something that we usually would have had the possibility to do, so we are.
And something else interesting that Pauline and Rebecca said last time is exchange it with students. It's not a one-way street. They wanted it to be both ways. So is there something that the students have given you that you were surprised by? Or
No, I think there was clearly more of a ping-pong situation, also through knowing each other better through the week. I think we also explored that, there can be an exchange on both sides. And that's also what we appreciate in these kind of workshop situations, that it's ideally it would be that everyone is benefiting from each other. And I think
you're almost there. Okay. Anna, do you want to give us a preview of what you're working on and what you will be presenting on Friday?
The starting point for the class was a book named The Grid System, which was from Joseph Müller-Brockmann. And from this book, we have to take some of the rules which were inside and kind of or modify it, or maybe doing something new.
So it's a really big task, I guess. And I do see where the unlearning comes from, because that book, The Grid System for Brockman, is one of the main pillar of Swiss design. So I now see the pressure. I can feel it too, and I haven't even done the workshop, guys. Okay. I had a last question for the workshopists, which is, do you think the students are achieving to create something new from something so big?
Yeah, I think today we can say yes. But it was the big challenge of the week. Also, we realized that it's really difficult to break the rules for students. I think for professionals as well. So, but today, now I can say that all the groups.
We can't wait to see what will come out of the hat on Friday. Finally, Friday has come. We are half an hour from the main show. I think our guests are a bit on the edge because there's a lot of to do, because it's the whole week comes down to this presentation where students and teachers show what they did, and with proudness, I hope. So I'm gonna start asking the main question to Anastasia. How did it go?
It went well. We have finished to print all of the work, so we just need to do a presentation.
Okay. Is the presentation ready, or are you still hanging up the posters?
Presentation is ready, it's just we have to choose which person should do it.
Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? Did you unlearn? Did you manage to rebel yourself against the machine? Do you feel new with a new perspective?
No, the experience, it was new, and also we kind of learned new things. We kind of were lost at the start, but right now the work is done. It's kind of beautiful, so it went well.
Well, I imagine that unlearning a process is not something that comes easily. That's why
Yes.
maybe it took a bit of time, but let's see if your teacher, Pauline and Rebecca, agree that you've managed to rebel and break the rules. So how did it go?
I think I agree with Anastasia. It went well. We have in the beginning, it's always a lot of expectation and energy. Then come Wednesday, it's always the worst day of the workshop. But then everyone just followed their path. And even the group that struggle a bit more than the other, really we are happy with the final outcome. This is very nice.
That's great. And did you manage to get the student to unlearn everything they learned so far?
Well, I guess some of them really developed working tools, which was really nice to see. Some of them were maybe a little bit more shy and hesitant at the beginning than others. That's also totally okay. But I think in the outcome, I think everyone learned something out of it. And I think that's the most important.
I absolutely agree. Absolutely. So before we end the show, so I let you go back to preparing. I have Pauline and Rebecca. How was your stay here in SUPSI? Did you enjoy it?
Actually, it was really nice. We had a really nice week with the students, also with the other teacher.
Rebecca, you have anything to say?
Only that it was really a nice day here in the school, and that everyone was super friendly, and the students, we hope that they also really enjoyed the week, and workshops are intense, but you can also get a lot out of it. And even though when it's maybe not now, we hope that students will remember something.
Well, that's our question now to Anastasia. How did it go?
But I think I did learn something new. I think I'm gonna keep it with myself. I don't know.
So I wanna end this interview with a sweet note. So I'm gonna start with Anastasia, and I'm gonna ask her, do you have a message for Rebecca and Pauline?
Thanks for the PDF, because that book it's kind of costly.
So we're not admitting to piracy, just to be clear. The PDF was just a picture of kitties. We don't know what she's talking about. Pauline, Rebecca, any message for Anastasia and for the students? Any advice for the future?
Maybe always try to stay curious, because I think that's the most powerful thing that you can get out of a project.
Yeah. And also don't stay on your computer. Print things out, look at them, then go back to the computer again. And
Gets your hand dirty. Get
yeah,
your hands
exactly.
I really hope that you enjoyed the podcast, that you, as you said, you enjoyed your stay here, and I hope to see you again somewhere, somehow. And yeah, that's it for you, and thank you very much.